I'm on Facebook, and I'm always careful not to cause controversy on it. And the reason why I have caused controversy of it on it in the past because of some remark that I made about regarding homosexuals. Um, in in some of my previous discussions, I've mentioned a guy that stands there with a microphone preaching in the Northwich shopping precinct and other areas, and he's regarded as a bit of a public nuisance by a lot of people. And his father was actually in my year at school, and he was of the same religion, the same religious persuasion as him, and he had his Facebook page that he was using his Facebook page merely as a forum to advertise his beliefs. But he died from COVID the year before last, apparently. But he put there was one post that he did about this church that accepted homosexuals and how they were wrong about it, and I posted this remark on it saying, what about AIDS and all the other sexually transmitted diseases that kept passed around by their abhorrent sexual practices? Well, there was a woman who's a twin who was in my year at school. She actually took offence at this remark, and she said she had friends, very close friends and family members who were gay and lesbian, and she was actually offended by this remark. And she said she'd rather have a gay friends than me, and she unfriended me on Facebook because of it, because of this remark that I made regarding homosexuals. Well, so that resulted in someone. I wasn't too bothered about it. I mean, who cares? That's just really, it's just an lookout in it. If she wants to unfriend me because of what my beliefs are, then that's her. That's her lookout. I don't really care. But because I've got family members on Facebook, I've got to be careful what I say, really. And this is what I'm getting into now. My uncle Stephen is on my friend list on Facebook, and he can see everything that I post. And the notion has come into my head from time to time. To post a song, "Meat is Murder" by the Smiths, and to post a remark on it saying, "Meat ain't murder, but abortion sure is." Well, I don't think I should do that, really, because I could be causing controversy by doing it. The thing is, my mother told me a long time ago, my late mother told me a long time ago when I was a teenager, well, in my late teens at the time, she told me that before I was born, she did have an abortion. You don't keep everything from your children. There's some things that you do. You don't keep your entire past life from your children. I mean, a lot of us could have had long lost brothers or sisters that we didn't know about. I mean, there was that film, The Parent Trap, where a girl goes to summer camp, and she meets another girl there who looks exactly like her. It was the exact spitting image of her, and it becomes apparent in the end that she's actually a long lost twin who was separated from her as a baby. She didn't know it. She didn't know about this twin. And a lot of us could actually have long lost brothers or sisters that we could have had sisters who died before us, or sisters who've been adopted or before us, who, or maybe we could have had sisters that we weren't brought up, brothers or sisters that we weren't brought up with because of the splitting, because of a marriage breakup, and we could have had. Loads of us could have brothers or sisters that we don't actually know about. Our parents never told us about it. Them. But my mum did tell me at one stage that she did have an abortion before I was born. What the situation was, my mum and dad got married in 1966, and in 1966, abortion and male homosexuality were both crimes in the eyes of the law. Well, these things were sort of looked into. There were people thinking maybe that the laws prohibiting these things were too strict. They thought maybe these things could be allowed under certain circumstances. And there was talk of reform into these things. And in the following year, after they got married, abortion and male homosexuality were both legalised under certain circumstances. Male homosexuality was legalised for those over 21, which was the age of majority at the time. And abortion that could only be done on a fetus under a certain age. That wasn't. If it was under a certain age, it wasn't regarded to be a human being yet, so you could kill it basically. But what happened was, my mother was diagnosed with having German measles when she was pregnant, and because abortion had just been legalised at the time, the doctors recommended that she terminated the pregnancy. But my father was very opposed to this, and he was in tears about it apparently. But she went ahead and did it anyway. Well, she terminated the pregnancy, and after she died, I mentioned to my auntie, to her twin brother and his wife, that I would have liked to have had a brother or sister, because I've lost both my parents, and if I'd had a brother or sister, I could confide in them about my losses and everything. But they did mention to me that she was pregnant before, but she was pregnant with another child before she had me. But they didn't say she had it aborted. His wife said, I think she had a miscarriage. They did back then. Well, probably she was probably just lying to me. She probably knew full well that I think both of them know really that she had an abortion. And if what happened? I don't. What might happen if I put this video of the Smiths singing "Meet His Murder" and a caption on it saying "Meat ain't murder, but abortion sure is." That could upset him. You see, that could get his back. It could be me. It could be an implication that his twin sister was a murderer. No. Someone's put here. She had an abortion because she didn't feel she could raise a child. She might have been too young. No. She was in the 20s. She was married. She was in the 20s, but she was diagnosed with having German measles. And German measles could result in the child being handicapped in some way. That's what it was. That was the reason why she had it aborted. But I'm not going to post anything about anything regarding abortion on my Facebook page because I know my Uncle Stephen's on there. It could be a bit of a touchy subject for him. But what I'm trying to say is, well, what are your opinions on abortion? There are laws in the Old Testament that someone could be stoned to death if they cause the death of an unborn child, and it isn't specified that the age of the fetus. It doesn't specify the length of time the woman had been pregnant for made any difference. She was pregnant. If she was pregnant and her unborn child got killed for some reason or other, the person responsible could be stoned to death, but by the laws of the Old Testament. So really, my belief is that God doesn't view a fetus under a certain age as being any less human than the rest of us. But I'm glad that someone's commenting on this. Actually, I've got 3 comments, and I'm glad that I'm getting a response to this. After I stop streaming this, I'd like more comments, please. Tell me what your opinions are on this practice of abortion. I know. They banned it. They banned. Someone was telling me the other day they banned it in certain states of America. But as my woman got into her 30s, she changed her religion, and abortion was something taboo. She couldn't do it. It was against her religion. So she didn't believe in it anymore. But she did have it done at one time. But it doesn't matter me talking about her on YouTube because she's dead. It doesn't. You know what I mean? If she was still alive, I wouldn't mention it on YouTube. But she's dead, so it doesn't matter. But just tell me in the comments. I've had 3 comments already, and I'd like more, please. Please tell me in the comments what your opinions are regarding this practice of abortion. Is it murder? Or is it not? Basically, what do you think? What your opinion? What is your opinion on this subject? I know it's a bit of a touchy subject. It's a controversial one, but it's just. Well, someone's put. I think that it's circumstantial. But after I finish streaming this, I'd like more comments, please. I don't want clicks on the like button on my videos. I want comments. Anyway, thanks for the comments I've had so far. I'm glad someone's taking notice of my channel. Anyway, bye.